The world is full of treacherous terrains, but some of the most unforgiving landscapes are forged by ice. We're talking about ice roads, arteries carved through frozen lakes and rivers, that become lifelines for remote communities. These frozen highways are not for the faint-hearted. They test the limits of human endurance and push vehicles to the brink. Imagine a world where your only supply route is a road that disappears every spring. This is not a scene from a dystopian novel, but a reality for many. These roads, known as ice roads, are temporary pathways that form during the coldest months of the year. They are the arteries that keep remote communities alive, connecting them to the outside world when the snow and ice make other forms of transportation impossible. That's the reality for people living in some of the planet's most isolated communities. These villages, often hundreds of miles from the nearest town, rely on ice roads for everything from food and medical supplies to building materials and fuel. Without these roads, life in these remote areas would be unimaginable. The isolation is profound and the stakes are high. Every year, as winter approaches, the residents of these communities prepare for the arrival of the ice roads with a mixture of anticipation and anxiety. Ice roads are their lifeline, providing access to essential goods and services during the harsh winter months. These roads are not just about convenience, they are about survival. Trucks laden with supplies make their way across the frozen landscape, bringing with them the necessities of life. The drivers of these trucks are often seasoned veterans, well aware of the risks they face. The ice can be treacherous, and the weather unpredictable. Yet, they press on, knowing that their cargo is vital to the communities they serve. These roads are carved out of frozen lakes, rivers, and even the ocean itself. The process of building an ice road is both an art and a science. Engineers and workers must carefully monitor the thickness of the ice, ensuring it can support the weight of heavy vehicles. They use specialized equipment to clear snow and create a smooth surface. It's a race against time, as the window for safe travel is limited. As soon as the ice is thick enough, the roads open, and the convoys begin their journey. They're a testament to human ingenuity and our ability to adapt to even the most extreme environments. The construction of an ice road is a marvel of engineering, requiring precision and expertise. It's a collaborative effort, with teams working around the clock to ensure the roads are safe and reliable. The workers face harsh conditions, with temperatures often plunging well below freezing. Yet, they persevere, driven by the knowledge that their work is essential to the survival of the communities they serve. But they're also a stark reminder of the power of nature and the ever-present danger that lurks beneath the surface. The ice is constantly shifting and changing, and even the most carefully constructed road can become unstable. Cracks can appear without warning, and the weight of a single vehicle can cause the ice to give way. For the people who rely on these roads, every journey is a calculated risk. They must remain vigilant, always aware of the potential dangers. Despite the challenges, the ice roads remain a vital lifeline, a symbol of resilience and determination in the face of adversity. Alaska's Dalton Highway is a 414-mile ribbon of ice and gravel, a lifeline that stretches from the town of Fairbanks all the way to the oil fields of Prudhoe Bay. This highway, often referred to as the Haul Road, is not just any road. It's a critical artery that supports the state's economy by facilitating the transport of essential supplies and equipment to the northernmost reaches of Alaska. The Dalton Highway snakes its way through some of the most unforgiving terrain on Earth. The landscape is a mix of rugged mountains, vast tundras, and frozen rivers, creating a picturesque yet perilous backdrop for those who dare to traverse it. The road itself is a testament to human engineering, designed to withstand the harshest conditions Mother Nature can throw at it. It's a vital supply route to the oil fields of Prudhoe Bay, but it's also a treacherous journey that demands respect. Truckers who drive this route are well aware of the dangers that lurk around every bend. From sudden avalanches to hidden patches of black ice, the Dalton Highway is a gauntlet that tests the mettle of even the most experienced drivers. The road is plagued by blizzards that can reduce visibility to zero in an instant. These whiteout conditions are not just inconvenient, they are life-threatening. Truckers must rely on their instincts and experience to navigate through these storms, often driving at a crawl to avoid veering off the road. The blizzards can last for hours, sometimes even days, making each trip a test of endurance and patience. Temperatures can plummet to -50 degrees Fahrenheit, turning exposed skin to ice in seconds. The extreme cold is a constant companion on the Dalton Highway, affecting both man and machine. Engines can seize up, fuel can gel, and even the most well-prepared truckers can find themselves in a fight for survival against the elements. The cold is unforgiving, and any mistake can be fatal. And then there are the truckers, modern-day pioneers who brave these conditions to keep the oil flowing. These men and women are the unsung heroes of Alaska's oil industry, facing down the frozen gauntlet with grit and determination. They prepare meticulously for each journey, checking their equipment, planning their routes, and always keeping an eye on the weather. Their resilience and courage are what keep the Dalton Highway open, ensuring that the lifeblood of Alaska's economy continues to flow, no matter what challenges lie ahead. Deep in the Canadian Arctic lies the Tibet to Contwoy to Winter Road, a remarkable feat of human ingenuity and perseverance. This road, stretching over 370 miles, is not just any road. It is a lifeline that connects the remote diamond mines of the Northwest Territories to the rest of the world. Each winter, as temperatures plummet and the landscape transforms into a frozen wonderland, a dedicated team of engineers and workers embark on the monumental task of constructing this ice road anew. The Tibet to Contwoy to Winter Road is a vital artery for the diamond mining industry, enabling the transport of essential supplies, heavy machinery, and fuel to the mines. Without this road, the mines would be cut off from the resources they need to operate, making it an indispensable part of the mining process. The road's construction is a race against time, as crews work tirelessly to lay down the ice and snow that will support the massive weight of the trucks that traverse it. This road is a marvel of engineering, a testament to human determination and skill. Each year, the construction process begins with the careful measurement of ice thickness, ensuring that it can support the heavy loads that will travel over it. Engineers and workers meticulously clear snow, flood the ice, and smooth the surface to create a stable and safe pathway. The road must be constantly monitored and maintained, as the harsh Arctic conditions can quickly create hazards. Built and rebuilt every winter on a frozen tapestry of lakes and muskeg, the Tibet to Contwoy to Winter Road is a dynamic and ever-changing structure. The road spans over frozen lakes which provide a natural foundation for the ice, and muskeg, a type of Arctic bog that freezes solid in the winter. This unique combination of natural elements creates a challenging environment for road construction, requiring constant vigilance and adaptation from the crews who build it. It's a lifeline for the mines, ensuring that they receive the supplies and equipment needed to continue their operations. The road's importance cannot be overstated, as it directly impacts the productivity and profitability of the diamond mining industry. Each truck that successfully makes the journey to the mines carries with it the promise of continued work and prosperity for the region. But it's also a test of human endurance. Drivers face sub-zero temperatures, blinding snowstorms, and the constant threat of the ice giving way beneath their wheels. The journey along the Tibet to Contwoy to Winter Road is not for the faint of heart. It requires a unique blend of courage, skill, and resilience. Drivers must be prepared for the worst, as the Arctic environment is unforgiving and unpredictable. The constant threat of the ice giving way beneath their wheels is a very real danger. Despite the meticulous construction and maintenance of the road, the natural forces at play can create weak spots and cracks in the ice. Drivers must remain vigilant, constantly scanning the road ahead for signs of trouble. The sound of ice cracking beneath the weight of a truck is a stark reminder of the precarious nature of their journey. But the lure of diamonds and the challenge of conquering this frozen beast keep them coming back year after year. The drivers who brave the Tibet to Contwoy to Winter Road are a special breed, drawn to the adventure and the promise of reward. For them, the road is more than just a means to an end, it is a testament to their strength and determination. As long as there are diamonds to be mined and challenges to be faced, the Tibet to Contwoy to Winter Road will continue to be a vital and enduring part of the Canadian Arctic landscape. The James Dalton Highway, often referred to as simply the Dalton, is not for the faint of heart. This unforgiving road stretches 414 miles through the Alaskan wilderness, connecting Prudhoe Bay to the outside world. Built as a supply route for the Trans-Alaska Pipeline, the Dalton is notorious for its extreme weather conditions, isolation, and treacherous terrain. Drivers face blinding snowstorms, sub-zero temperatures, and the constant threat of black ice. It's a true test of skill and nerve, where even the smallest mistake can have dire consequences. Imagine driving your vehicle on the frozen Arctic Ocean. That's the reality for those who dare to travel the Tuktoyaktuk Winter Road. This ice road, stretching over 70 miles, connects the remote community of Tuktoyaktuk to the mainland of Canada's Northwest Territories. It's a vital lifeline for the people of Tuktoyaktuk, but it's also a journey fraught with danger. The road is constantly shifting as the ice beneath it heaves and groans. Crevasses can open up without warning, swallowing vehicles whole, and polar bears drawn by the scent of humans pose a constant threat. These ice roads are more than just frozen pathways. They're testaments to human courage and our determination to conquer the most extreme environments. They're a lifeline for remote communities and a vital link in the global supply chain. But they're also a stark reminder of the power of nature and the importance of respecting the ice. These roads are not for the faint of heart.